coach and also a psychic. In this very particular episode, let's talk about the cause of seizures. And before I get into the topic, let me clarify one more time. I'm not a doctor and not intended to be one. The reason I'm sharing all the disease-related topic is because I personally interested in it, and would like to share a little bit insight from a psychic point of view. So not to replace your medical procedure, not to replace it. It's not a true answer of all, but simply try to give you extra help from the psychic point of view. So anyway, let's get into the topic. Obviously, this is a topic I have been owing you guys. I'm just trying to catch up to it. See, cause of seizures, if many of you understand the seizures usually happen very suddenly. It seems like you cannot track it or understand what's going on, and then suddenly the person will get into this seizing mode, like if it get worse, like it could actually, look like it often turn into an emergency situation and all that. But now let's talk about why cause it. From a psychic point of view, what would actually cause seizure? Well, if you look at what we've been talking about, how our body is simply a tool for our soul, then you will understand the whole process of seizure is very much like when you overwork the machine. When you overwork the machine, then it will get to the point that it will automatically run itself. It seems like, you see how machine go crazy, right? And then it will then get into that shutdown mode. But then what will actually cause it? It will cause by a lot of things. Sometimes when their soul is not really finding a synchronization, not really fully synchronized with their body, and then their mind may actually have a lot of things going on, or their emotion got a lot of things going on, and then without any outlet or vent, and then they were constantly running all those story, or they're constantly running all those story, like emotion inside them, to a point that their body can no longer handle it. Mind you, that's usually based on the situation. Like those people don't usually share with what they feel, what they think, etc. So while those stories continue running over time in their head, and then they push it too far, and then that's what exactly causes a seizure. So to really handle this is, if you or the person that your friends or family, you notice they have this kind of tendency or seizure happening from time to time, and you got no idea how to track them, then pay attention to, are they the type of people who tend to be quiet, or not to share much, or very often what seems to retract themselves, or got no activity to match up to what's in their head. So those are the things that most likely will cause it. So if you realize you are type of person who seems to have that tendency, then this is what I would suggest from a psychic point of view, is actually create an outlet for whatever story that's going in your head, that's obviously running over time and does not have a solution to it, and does not have the person that you can share that with. So this would be a great time for you to actually exercising, sharing what it is that going through you with someone else. In that case, that will help you release some of those steam or this overtime working. Or if you notice that does happen, then another thing to do is sport. Sport would always help, because it will help you kind of matching up with what the speed that your soul is going. So it will help you burn off some steam as well. So just understand, if you do experience this, creating outlet would be a key, whether it is emotional or physical. So that is so you will deal with less seizure. Of course, having a good sleep is always a good way, but then if your mind is running in that kind of rate, assuming you cannot fall asleep easy either. So anyway, this is just an idea to share with you all. Again, I'm not trying to replace your doctor, but just simply sharing from a psychic point of view, like the pattern that I've been seeing from on my clients. So again, if you know what I'm doing, you can always follow, share, and like. I'll see you next time. Bye now.